What is up, Wild Bunch? Welcome to day 97 of the daily vlog. Today, I have something crazy to tell you guys about. Before I get into that, guys, let me tell you how the rest of my day went down. Back at Caudilla's lawnmower repair, and I got the gas cap. Here's the star of the hour. 16 bucks later. There's the gas cap with that weird crazy thing that goes down inside the gas tank. Now you explain to me how my gas cap just disappeared. Anybody? Leave me a comment, let me know if you can come up with any logical, unsupernatural explanation for how this beast of a gas cap just disappeared off of my lawnmower in a locked garage. Anyways, whatever. Let's get it installed. Hanging out at the park here, tiny bit this morning. Just dropped the kids off at school, and thought I'd come out here to the park. This is George Rogers Clark Park, and we're doing some pretty cool stuff here, man. Putting some things together over there, little shelters and things. But this thing here has been here forever. This runoff. It's a runoff here. But we'll walk up here. I'll show you guys where this goes. But I like coming out here, man. I like just being a part of outside. I don't get enough of this, man. Working at home on the computer, it's kind of sedentary, man. I need to do more of this. I need to get out more and do more exercising. That's pretty cool. When I was a kid, man, we used to go to parks all the time. And that's what it looks like. Big lake. And this is where the Battle of Piqua was fought. As you can see, within this park and immediate vicinity, former site of the Shawnee Indian village of Piqua, the Shawnees and their British allies were defeated by General George Rogers Clark with his army of Kentucky frontiersmen. The battle greatly advanced the cause of the American Revolution on the Western Front. Pretty sweet. Okay, there's the new lawnmower part. It's got a giant, got a giant piece on it. It keeps it from coming out. Fits right on there, just like that. Unbelievable. The guy at the lawnmower store told me that they change these out like every year. They change the gas caps on these lawnmowers like every year. He said it makes no sense. He has no idea why they do it. Ridiculous. Some of the houses down here are on stilts because we're close to the river right now, and that river floods. This is a flood zone, so people put their houses on these stilts so it saves them from the flooding. It's awful, man. Awful. Okay, guys, I have 3 things to tell you guys about today. Now, 2 of them are going to be really weird, and you're probably not going to care about them that much because you're probably not going to believe me. The third one is crazy and weird, and I really don't think you'll have any choice but to believe me. So let's get into it. Number 1. Okay, number 1, guys. About 2 months ago, my wife and I were up. It was about midnight, maybe 12:30 at night. We were watching TV. The dogs wanted to go to the bathroom. I went outside and led them to the bathroom. When I went outside, I noticed something really weird. It was like daylight outside. It was like midnight 30, and it was like daylight in my backyard. I had never seen nothing like it. It wasn't quite daylight, but it was like daylight where, you know, like the sun's just about to peek up over the horizon. It's not dark anymore, but it's not quite light yet either. But it's like really light out there, right? And it was bright. I mean, guys, I'm talking brighter than like a full moon. You know, I'm not talking about full moon light at night. I'm talking about it was weirdly bright. So I said to my wife, I said, "Hey, come here for a second. Check this out. This is really weird." So she comes over and looks at it, and she's freaked out. She freaked out. She's like, "What is going on? What's happening?" I thought maybe there was a fire in the distance or something that was causing it to be bright, but there wasn't. There wasn't no smoke. There was no smell. There was no reason for it to be so bright. It was just really weird. You know, we looked through all the news. We didn't see anything. We looked on YouTube. We found a few instances of other people experiencing just like daytime in the middle of the night. It was really weird. Now you might think, well, Cam, did you get any video? I mean, you take video. And the answer is, yeah, I took video. But the problem was, I took video, and then the video, you couldn't see anything. It was dark. It was dark. I took video on my iPod, but you couldn't see anything. It was like it was dark on the video. It was nothing like what it was in real life. It was totally bizarre. I'd never seen anything like it. The camera did not pick it up. Okay, I did try to take video, but if I showed it to you guys, you wouldn't see anything but darkness because there was nothing. It was black on the video. Can't explain it. Don't know what happened. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2. Last night, I hear my wife saying something. She just got woken up and she was complaining because bright light from the window woke her up. Okay, so what we're looking at right now is the view from where I lay at night to go to sleep. This is a window in our bedroom right there. And the interesting thing about it is what happened last night. My wife and I were sleeping. It was probably about 5 in the morning, 5:45 in the morning. So it was supposed to be dark out there. But out of nowhere, it looked like a light just got flipped on. And this window right here, this bottom part of this window was like bright. And we have actually an overhang on this window. But this bottom part was just like bright. And my wife, it really woke her up because it's on her side. But I woke up and saw it, but I thought it was just like our neighbor turning a light on or something. I thought he'd like turned like an outside spotlight on or something. He was messing around with his cars or something. But then I fell back asleep, and my wife actually got up and looked out the window, and she said it was the moon. She said it was the moon doing that, and she could barely look at it. But she took a cell phone clip of it, and it was kind of dark, so you can't really see anything because she took it from bed before she got up. But you can't really see anything, but you can kind of make out the slats of the blinds, and you can make out it's a really bright light shining through the blinds. But she said it was the moon, and it was like that for a while. It was like that. It went over, and yeah, pretty bizarre. She said it was so bright you couldn't even look at it. So it was really weird. You can't really see much. It was dark in our room, but you can see like a light kind of shining. You can make out like a light shining through our blinds, and it was really bright. She got up and looked out the window, and I asked her, why didn't you film it when you got up and looked out the window? She said, I wasn't thinking about it. She filmed it from her bed because it was so bright. She figured out it was moon while she was laying in bed. She picked her camera up and filmed it a little bit, and then she put it back down. She got up to look out the window, and then she went to the bathroom, but it was the moon. The moon. She said it was the moon. The brightness was coming from the moon. She said the moon was so bright, you couldn't even look at it. It was so bright, you couldn't even freaking look at it. Now, like, I know you're looking at that video clip and you're thinking, that doesn't prove anything, dude. I see like a little speck of light and some blinds. I can't tell what that is. That doesn't mean anything to me. And I get it. If I was you guys, I wouldn't believe me either. I mean, because you can't really tell anything from that video clip. But that was the proof that I have. I asked her to send that to me, to my email, because she recorded that on her phone. Doesn't really prove anything, but I promise you, if you would have been here, it looked a lot different than what that camera reflects. So that's 2 times now that I've seen really weird occurrences at night where like the moon is putting off like way too much light, like where you can't even look at that daggone thing because it's so bright. And when I try to record it like with a video, it doesn't look the same on video as it does in real life. It's really weird. Number 3. This one blew my mind. And, you know, you guys might have heard this already. You might not have heard it. But I thought it was really, really weird. And it blew my mind because I'm a big fan of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I mean, I'm a child of the 90s. I graduated in 1994. So I grew up in that era. I was in a ton of bands. And the Red Hot Chili Peppers were a big part of that era. So the song Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers is a great song. It's a very popular song. It's one of my wife's favorite songs. And in that song, Under the Bridge, you have to understand, there's a part in that song where he says, the city I live in, the city of angels. Anyways, the point is, Red Hot Chili Peppers are from Los Angeles. That's where they're from. That's where the band's from. That's why in that song, he says the city of angels. Right? He says the city of angels. It's a cool song. It's a great song. The problem is, now, that song is different. Now the song says the city of angel.
Is the city I live in, the city of angel, lonely as I am. Is the city I live in, the city of angel, lonely as I am. Is the city I live in, the city of angel, lonely as I am.
There's no S on it. Like, it's not even a question whether there's an S on it anymore or not. If you listen to the original version of the song, go to YouTube, look at a video, find a song with lyrics, whatever. There's not an S on it anymore. It's gone. I mean, you can't even pretend like there might be an S on it. It's just gone. Now he's saying the city of angel. Why? Why? That's completely wrong. It doesn't even make sense. It's the city of angels. So here's what I'm saying. Whether you know the Red Hot Chili Peppers and you're very familiar with that song, you guys know I'm right. You guys know that's crazy. Why would it switch to angel from angels? Now you guys out there who don't know the Red Hot Chili Peppers, you're not familiar with that song, why the heck would the guy say city of angel? There's no such thing as city of angel. That doesn't make any sense at all. It's city of angels. The Red Hot Chili Peppers are from Los Angeles. He's saying the City of Angels. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. A lot of these lyrical changes with the Mandela effect, like the Jewel song, where she used to say, who will save your soul? Now she says, who will save your souls? Well, it still sounds like it could make sense. If you weren't familiar with the song before, heck, you don't know. It could have been either or. Who knows? Who knows? But this Red Hot Chili Peppers thing is special. It's a special case. It's like there is no reason why that would say City of Angel. Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And in the song, in the audio recording, it is so clear that he is not saying City of Angels. It's almost terrifying. Because now you have to come face to face with the fact that something is really happening. This absolutely used to say City of Angels, and now it says City of Angel. Why? Why is that happening? And that's terrifying. And I have no reason for why that's happening. I wish I did. I wish I had the reason. I was telling my wife today, this Red Hot Chili Peppers thing is special. And you know what? I don't understand what it means. And I would love to be able to dig a little bit deeper into this and figure out what the heck is going on. But honestly, I don't know how. I really don't know how to dig deeper into it. I feel like a lot of these people who have theories and they have dogma already surrounding the Mandela effect, I just don't believe any of that. It just sounds like a bunch of theory to me. They have no proof backing any of it up. It's not irrefutable proof. It's just theory. Nobody knows. So my thing is this. What do you think of the Red Hot Chili Peppers Under the Bridge Mandela effect? What do you think of that? What do you think of the fact that those lyrics now say City of Angel instead of City of Angels? It doesn't make any sense, but if you listen to the song, it's very, very clear what it says. What do you think of that? I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments section, and I want to know what you think about digging deeper into this phenomenon and figuring out what the heck is happening. Because I'm not content just to sit here and make dumb YouTube videos about these changes. It's not my job to prove to anybody that this is happening. I know it's happening. I know it is happening. In the fiber of my being, I know it's happening. Not my job to convince anybody else. And I think some of these YouTubers who are making these Mandela effect videos, God bless them, by the way. God bless them for making the Mandela effect videos. But I think some of them are making the Mandela effect videos because all they can think to do is to document the changes. They're documenting them as they occur. They're recording them as they happen. They don't know what else to do. It's almost like a life of quiet desperation. They don't know how to advance the topic. I don't know how to advance the topic either. So this is a call out to you guys. How do we advance this topic? How do we figure out what the heck is going on? It's probably going to take someone a little smarter than me. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's day 97. Today's a wrap. And I want to know what you guys think about all that stuff. Let me know in the comments section. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, everybody.